Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're opening a special WCF. It's a special send away 2-pack of Gear 4th Luffy, Gear 4th, and Kaido of the Beast Pirates, of course Emperor Kaido. That's him in his human form, which is very cool. Now you see that this costs 8,000 yen. Just by comparison, this entire set here, let me just move that out of the way for just a second. This entire set here cost me 4,000 yen. So this 2-pack here cost me double an entire set of WCF figures. So just to show the pricing range of some of these more premium ones. The only way to get this, it was not sold in stores. It was a send away. You have seen many times I mention the handsome cat points on the top here. If you take those and you send them away at the specific times, then you can get very special send away weekly jump figurines. And of course this has also been paid for. It says thank you, paid for. And this is pretty cool. So we have in the past opened a Gear 4 Luffy before. It was Snake Man Gear 4 Luffy that came with a very cool special version of Katakuri. But that was Gear 4 Snake Man, but we haven't had the regular Gear 4 Bounce Man version. So this will be our first one of that. It isn't that difficult to get a Gear 4 Luffy or Bounce Man, or there's also human Kaidos as well. But in terms of the special premium edition ones like this, these ones are a little bit cooler, and my goodness, we are going to have to cut through this plastic here. I can hear everyone in the comment section worrying about me getting that scissors so close to the box of Kaido and Gear 4 Luffy. But let's now open this up. This looks like it has already been opened. The sellotape has already been done here. Or that might have been me, actually, when I opened the plastic. I just remembered how I opened it. And, oh my goodness. So here is Gear 4 Luffy, and oh my goodness, he is wearing his Luffy Taro outfit. I didn't even realise that at the start when I got this. I thought he was just in his regular outfit, but no, that is quite cool. That does make sense. And there is Kaido of the Beast Pirates, and he is going to be very, very cool indeed once we get him opened up. I think we're going to start with Luffy. We're going to start, we have to start somewhere. So let's put this off to the side, and Kaido is just going to come off camera for just a second, because Luffy looks like he'll just be a little bit easier to put together. And this looks like a really cool WCF figure. Like, all the WCFs, I wouldn't say there is particularly any bad ones, but some of them are like a layer above, and this looks like this one. You know, this looks like one of those. Yeah, you can see Gear 4 Luffy looks amazing. He has King Kong gun locked and loaded, ready to go. And of course they do come with the red base. The red base indicates that it's a special WCF. The yellow ones indicate that it is a movie version, I believe. And the blue ones are your standard ones. And on occasion you get older ones that have like a black base, like Kizaru over here. And I'm not sure what the black base is in reference to or what it means, but there's just something. Oh, the hat is actually separate. That's really cool. That's a really cool detail. That is very awesome. And just take a look at that Luffy. Oh my goodness. That looks so cool. And the little clouds, those are separate as well. I think they're joined on maybe just at the collarbones there. But that's a really, really cool looking Luffy. And there, let's take a look. Oh, he's got the sword. I believe that was. Oh no, the sword is now curved around. That is one of the unfortunate things with these figures being boxed the way that they are. I think that is just always going to curve, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about that. And let's just push this together. And we'll take the strength of at least 3 cats, maybe even 4, to put these together. Because we don't want any space between Luffy's midriff and his his bottoms there. There's just a tiny little bit more to go. I also need to be careful, don't want to go breaking my very cool WCF figure. There he is, look at that, there is a Luffy. I also love the pose that he does, you know, with the reverse outstretched palm. Looks very martial artsy. I mean, wouldn't do much in an actual martial arts fight, if I'm honest with you. But it looks cool, and that is what is important when you are making a manga. If mangas were made the way that people actually fight, they would be very, very boring indeed, I should know. And it's also got a cool set of numbers here. I've not seen that before. Maybe I have seen it before and I just haven't noticed, but it's pretty cool. And our Bounce Man Luffy is going to be flying, so his feet will not be touching the ground, and there we go. Look at that, that is awesome. That looks really good. I really love the shine on the armament hacky parts of him as well. It looks really cool. I'm hoping that comes out on camera. I love the expression on the face. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer with that. I'm not sure. This is a new camera. So there we are. Just look at all the detail on him. Yeah, it just looks absolutely stunning. So Gear 4 Luffy, you are going to sit over here as we now open up Kaido and his 400 parts. So this is going to be interesting. You know, I'm just going to move Luffy just down just a little bit for just a second while we open up these ones. You know, I really love WCF figures in general, but see the premium ones? Oh my goodness, the premium ones look so like they're just a level above your regular WCF figures. They are, in my opinion, worth the money if you are someone that is a fine collector of such arts as I am. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been Joker in the Batman 1989 film, where he says, I don't know much about art, but I know what I like, and I like this. That is me with WCF figures. I can tell you a decent bit about art, actually. Art Nouveau, Art Deco. But this is not what I'm going to be doing here today. And there is our Kaido. That is a really nice looking Kaido head as well. You can see just the expression, just the detail, immediately before we do anything else. That is very, very cool. See, seeing this, right? I've seen a theory online that King Jirul of the Giants, he removed his horns, and see if you think of Kaido without his horns, he looks very, very similar to him. And what is this? What is going on here? Is this bit broken? What is this? What is this supposed to be? Oh, it's his mustache. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. It's his other side of it, the other side of his mustache there. Oh my goodness. I was worried as to what was going on there, but I think that is possibly supposed to be like that. At least I sure hope so. Let's try connecting this all together. Look at just the structure of, you know, like the detail on Kaido's tattoo. There's the scar on the side. Look at all the muscle structure, and just this big giant cape that for some reason everyone decided to wear on Wano. Law and Eustace Kid as well, and even Luffy gets himself a Shanks-esque cape. Oh, I see. So this is his thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's Cudgel. Yeah, it's Cudgel is turned to the side. This is him about to deliver his Thunder Bagger. So that's very cool. That's what this is about. Let's take a quick look at the base of Kaido here before we connect them together, because it'll be very difficult to see any of this once it is hidden by the cape here. It's very, very cool looking. I'm going to force that in here. Of course, these are not to scale, because otherwise Kaido would be ginormous. in comparison to our Gear 4 Luffy, but it is really cool to see them connected on a similar art style, like so. So I think maybe this mustache is supposed to be down sort of like this. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to look at the box actually. Let's just see, that'll give us some hints. It doesn't really. It mentions that this mustache is supposed to be down here rather than across his head. But I mean, I think when you've got the figure, it's kind of down to you to decide what you want to do with it. And also, if you look at the position of Kaido's eyes, he would be looking here, like as if it's just past the point of where he has done the Thunderbaga. And oh my goodness, I just realized this has to connect into this little hole here. You can see it just like that. I'm going to try and do it on camera. And there's no promises, there's no guarantees, because I don't think it will be easy to do. I think it might actually be easier to do it without his legs, and then we attach the legs later. But I'm going to try and do it on camera, and I can already see that his cape is going to be a tremendous pain. We have got it started, but it is not all the way in. We want it to be fairly thorough so he doesn't fall off his stand, which the big heavy Kaido creature like this most certainly could. Like, it's in the hole, but the second that you touch it, it just immediately falls out, which is not what we want to happen. It needs to be in the right way. It is nice that the little stand has been moulded to fit Kaido. I think that's it. It isn't quite as stiff as I'd like it to be, but I think it is about as stiff as it is willing to be. We're just going to have to hope that that is sufficient enough. And I hope that this just doesn't just immediately come out here. I feel like that could go in just a little bit more. Okay, well, there we are. There. I think we've got it. And there we are. There is our big old Kaido. And there you can see that is what the fight battle of Kaido and the Gear 4 Luffy is going to look like, which is really cool. I mean, that looks like the that looks like the thumbnail should just be that, just immediately. But now let's do a quick little 360 of our brand new premium send away WCF figures of big old Kaido and Gear 4 Luffy, and just look at the magnificence of these. You know, I mean, it looks so nice to see them in such detail. Very, very cool indeed. Very, very happy with these two WCF figures. You know, I'm happy with all my WCF figures, but these two I'm particularly happy with. They look really, really nice. And with that said, folks, that is going to be it for this little video, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And make sure to check out the playlist of the WCF unboxings. There is an entire playlist. If you just click on the Grand Cat name, just look at my playlist, you'll see all of them all there waiting for you. But that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you've all enjoyed, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.